Hello guys, we're already here at our excursion Puerto Plata. So we're excited. Here's our ship. Puerto Plata, Dominican Republic was our first stop and first excursion on our cruise. It was quite a long walk from our ship towards the island or our meeting place, where we're supposed to meet our tour guide. And we're here now at the main place where we're supposed to meet our tour guide. This port is called Taino Bay. As you see, there's a big name there. And I want to take a picture so bad. However, there's a woman standing there wearing traditional clothing of Dominican Republic. And mostly tourists are hesitant to take pictures with them because they might ask money. Now, for those who doesn't know, guys, if you are in cruise, you can book excursion under the cruise line. Now, every port you go or every country you dock, there's an excursion there that you can do. They have already designated and trusted tour guides that they are already tied up with. But if you don't want to do that, it's up to you. You can get out of the port and walk around, self-tour, or just like this, guys, every time you go to the port, you will hear a lot of other tourist guides that will ask you for tours. It's up to you, and it's a risk. It's a risk that you might be left on cruise and you won't get back on time, or you get lost. Okay, so it's better for you to book excursion under the cruise line. So our tour guide asked us just to come back after 10 minutes because it's still early. So we are just still roaming around the area to see the places.
You wanna see?
And also you'll see a lot of shops here. It's kind of really like an island-ish. So since it's early, guys, it's kind of like it's not a lot of people here. So it feels like just us or only few people. But you will realize later on when we get back in the afternoon, there's a lot of people swimming because there's a pool and some, I think it's free when you swim here. But yeah, it's just right now, it's kind of everything is yours. The sun here is so bright. Yeah, so clean. So while walking, guys, we saw a shop here that do a fish foot spa. And my husband noticed it first and he hate foot spa. Oh, come on. Mommy, let's try.
We don't have time, baby.
Do some fish foot spa. Fish foot spa. Fish foot spa. Come
I didn't bring anybody.
I have the money.
Ah.
We don't wanna do foot spa. Fish foot spa. Alright. Our ship is there, guys. Support us. So we're back now on our tour guide. His name is Misael. And then we're gonna start our tour in a few minutes from now. So when you do a tour, you always follow your tour guide, and your tour guide always have this big black card that you must follow all the time where he goes so you won't get lost. Tim is having a hard time. It's so tight. It's so tiny. He's squeezing himself. Look at that. Poor baby. Oh. He's squeezing.
Radames.
Huh? Hola.
Yeah, Radames. One of the best drivers that we have here. Not the best, one of the best. Yeah. And I'm Misael, your tour guide for this beautiful day. Don't forget that name.
Misael.
When I say Misael Rock, you know it's me. Okay? One, two, uno, dos. Uno, dos, tres. Now yes, right?
The trucks here reminds me
Yeah,
of Philippines.
awesome.
The cars here reminds me of Philippines.
I have a question. You're gonna listen the history about that place. Gregorio Luperon Museum. Then we're gonna visit the center of the city. We're gonna see the Central Park, the Umbrella Street, the Pink Place, chocolate shop and coffee shop. Who likes chocolate here? Coffee. Who like coffee?
Us.
We're gonna see chocolate and coffee shop.
Americans.
And we also gonna visit the best souvenir stores. So even if the people call you, don't go. Just follow me because I know where to take you. Where your money is guaranteed, okay? Understand?
Yes.
I don't hear you.
Yes.
Okay, let's do it. And after that, we're gonna see the boulevard. The boulevard. And the fortress, the Spanish fortress. And then back to the port. Got it?
Yes.
Okay, that's great. And I have another question. Do you know the name of this country?
Dominican Republic.
Dominican Republic, that's the name of this country. But what about the name of this island?
Puerto Plata.
Española, high five. Yeah. La Española. And we share the island with another country that is Haiti. Yeah, we share the island with Haiti. But what do you think? Which country is bigger? Haiti or Dominican Republic? Who say Haiti? Who say Dominican? The Dominican Republic is bigger. The Dominican Republic has 48,442 square kilometers. In Haiti, 27,750 kilometers. But what about population? Who's bigger? Who say Haiti? Who say Dominican?
Maybe Haiti.
You're wrong.
Haiti.
Haiti is bigger in population. Haiti has more than 11 million inhabitants. And the Dominican Republic more than 10 million. And guess what? More than 3 million of the 10 million that we have here, they are Haitians. So we share the island with Haiti, and we also share the country with the Haitians. You see? Some Haitians, when they don't have private job, the way that they support the family is selling fruits. Like avocado, bananas, plantains, stuff like that. Some Haitians, when they don't have private job, the way that they support the family is working constructions. Some Haitians, they work tourism like me, if they know how to speak English. Yeah, in Haiti, they speak Creole. Creole is a dialect of French. Yeah. For example, if you want to say, how are you in French, it's comment ça va, or comment allez-vous. In Creole, it's comment vous êtes. Comment vous êtes. Can you repeat with me?
Como yeah.
Comment vous êtes.
Como yeah.
Como vous êtes, exactly. But if you want to say yes, in French, it's oui.
Oui.
In Creole,
Oui.
it's also oui. You see, they have similar words. Yeah. And the Dominican Republic is located in the central zone of the Antilles and occupies the central and eastern part of this island. The Dominican Republic was also the first European settlement in America, arriving by the historic Isabela. La Isabela was the first Spanish town in this country and was founded by Christopher Columbus during his second voyage in December 1493. The history say that Christopher Columbus discovered America in 1492. What do you think about that?
No.
Who say yes?
No.
Who say no? I have a question. How can you discover something that is already there?
Correct.
In our case, we had the Taino Indian already on this island. And we never know if the Taino Indian discovered Christopher Columbus because he was lost in the sea looking for land, you know? This is the boulevard where we celebrate the Independence Day because this is a free country. I'm gonna talk about the Independence Day later, okay? But here we celebrate the Independence Day. We make a big party like Mardi Gras here. But we make a party every Sunday of February. Every Sunday of February. In the Central Park that we're gonna see in a few minutes. But the biggest celebration is in the 27th day of February. And we make the party here on this boulevard. Right side, as you can see, that man selling coconut. That show us that in the Dominican Republic, when the people don't have a private job, they find the way how to make some money and support the family. We also have some people that they come here and collect the almond. All of that are almond trees. Some people they come here, they collect the almond and they sell out the almond, and that's the way that they support the family, selling the almond. So as I told you, the first visit that we're gonna do is the Gregorio Luperon Museum, one of our heroes of the independence. Okay? That's great. That means that you like to come here. Yeah, you are welcome. Everybody are welcome. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yes.
I don't hear you.
Wait.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. From here you can see the cruise ship.
Oh yeah.
That one is coming now. That one just arrived now. Yeah.
And our first stop is Casa Museo, General Gregorio Luperon.
Thank you.
Watch your step. Watch your step.
Hi, Misael.
Hi. I'm gonna be famous in your country.
I know.
I am?
Good morning, family.
Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome to the House Museum of the General Gregorio Luperón. My name is Chris and I'm gonna be your guide. This museum is about the gentleman that you can see over there on the wall, the General Gregorio Luperón, one of the most important heroes of the Dominican Republic and father of our second independence. The Dominican Republic has two independence, the first in 1844 from Haiti, that's why the island is divided, and the second from 1863 to 1865, the Restoration War, where the General Gregorio Luperón was the most important hero. So, family, we start here with this introduction room to the 19th century, time when Gregorio Luperón was born and died. And here we have an example of how the people used to dress at that time in the Dominican Republic for social events. Original of the time, we have a Maria Teresa style chair made with white wicker and it's almost 200 years old. On the wall, you can see 4 pictures of life in the countryside, and on this side, one of life in the city. So in this way, you can see the difference between the social classes. This is a kitchen to the 19th century, and here we have some traditional objects like the alcayate used as a lamp holder, the water filter, the tinaja used as a water filter. Do you like coffee?
Yes.
Yes, me too. This is the coffee maker of the time. And this is the blender used with both hands, and they call it the molenillo. Here we have the mortar. This is the mortar, but we call it pilon. And we use currently in our kitchen. But the bigger one that you can see over there is original of the time and is almost 200 years old.
How does the water filter work?
Yes, the tinaja.
This is the home of their national hero, Gregorio Luperon. So if you come here, guys, you're basically gonna go for a tour and how it was long time ago and how his lifestyle with his family and their home, and introduce you with all the stuffs and about his life and death.
Well, family, the General Gregorio Luperon, as a 12 years old, worked as manager of the Mahogany Crane Company in Jamao al Norte. Over there, he learned about cartography, laws, English, and French. And also, he left his work in Jamao al Norte and settled in Sabaneta de Jessica.
Can I ask a question? Is this building his home, or is this just a building that you put in a museum?
This part of the house was built by the General Gregorio Luperon in 1875. Yes. So, family, now we're going to talk about the restoration ward.
I get that, baby.
Built by the General Gregorio Luperon in 1875. And it had a business house and was only the first level. But later, he decided to build the second level and gave it to his daughter as a wedding gift. That was in 1892. Now we're gonna go to this part of the house and we're gonna see another exposition. So I'm gonna explain it. So follow me, please.
If you're a type of person you like museum, history, antiques, this is a place for you. Especially if you want to dig in more and learn more about the history of a certain country or place. Plus, it's a low impact and not a strenuous tour. The tour lasts only for an hour or maybe an hour and a half. It's not really that long, but it's worth coming here. Especially depends on the goal or what you want to do really. On our opinion, it is a good tour. The tour guide is knowledgeable. But of course, if you're used to seeing mansions, then this is not something that you can say wow. But still, it is a good spent time.
We'll have the opportunity to play it. Any volunteers? So my partner gonna play it because I don't know how to do it.
Take request. Over the rainbow.
I'm a professional with the piano, and this song is just for you. As you can see, I'm a professional.
On this side, it will show and discuss about the death of Gregorio Luperon and also the bed that where he laid.
The president thanks to him, but later. These two are of the cemetery and Central Park, and you can see a lot of people because they love him. The large one is his body, and here you can see that he was with his sword. And also these two that is over here are of the general being taken to the place of heroes in Santo Domingo. So family, this is our last part of the house. This is a living room of the 19th century. And the floor that you can see over there is of the descendants of the general. Some of them still alive and live in Connecticut, United States. The furnitures that you can see are Victorian style, and the little glass that you can see in the middle, the general used to drink coffee and water. Also, you can see here some documents and later that the general wrote at that time.
Really handwriting.
Yes. So this was all of the tour. I hope you like it. Thank you to listening to me and visiting.
Thank you. Thank you. You're awesome.
And then later, guys, after the tour, we found out that that's her first day and first tour. And she did great. The second stop will be the downtown. The downtown is where you find all the shops here, the Cathedral, and the Independence Park.
Okay, baby.
We are stopping first on our first souvenir shop here at downtown, which is the Elvis shop. This shop is selling everything, guys. The iconic drink that they have, which is the mamuana. It's kind of like a liquor. Also, they're selling their iconic Dominican amber and also their national stone, the Larimar. And my gold souvenir in this country is the iconic amber and the Larimar stone. Now on this tour, guys, he will show and explain and also give a free taste of the mamuana drink.
Promise you the Mama Juana, right? Yeah. Mama Juana is a Dominican drink. We're gonna taste it. If you like it, you can buy it here. And this guy is gonna show you how to make the Mama Juana. And, for example, inside has wood, medicinal wood. They're gonna tell you what kind of wood is that. And how we make the Mama Juana. Let's fill the cup of Mama Juana. And how you make the Mama Juana? Clear rum, dark rum, honeybee, and wine. This is the best rum that we have in the Dominican Republic. They are making rum since 1888. And two of the recipes of that rum is sugarcane and honeybee. And that's how we make the Mama Juana. We're gonna taste it now, okay?
And now he's gonna show Larimar and the amber.
The Larimar. Larimar is a spiritual stone that infuses peace, love, and serenity. That's why I have it everywhere. You see? They make rings, chain, earrings. You can touch it. Give it to the other people for touch it. Yeah? It's medicinal. The Mama Juana helps to protect the wall of the stomach and the circulation. And over here we also have the amber. The amber. If you saw the Jurassic Park movie, you saw the amber in the movie because one part of the movie was filmed here. And what happens if you buy the Larimar or amber? You represent the Dominican Republic wherever you go because the money is only here in the Dominican Republic.
You gonna try?
Larimar you can only find here in the Dominican Republic. And also here, if we have some people that like cigars, we also harbor cigars here. We have Dominican cigars right here.
Just get me two.
And the Dominican rum and the Dominican drink as Mama Juana. Go ahead, I'm gonna give you time for you to take a look here. And if you want to buy something, these guys and these ladies gonna help you with the prices. And don't worry about cash money. If you don't have enough cash, you can pay with credit card here. No problem with that.
Or you can run.
That's a good idea. Is it good, baby?
Yeah, you should have tried it. It's not real strong. It's not real.
Our tour guides let us shop and look some souvenirs. And also me, I'm targeting really the amber and the Larimar. So I'm looking around for these jewelries and I want to buy the raw stone for both Larimar and the amber.
This is cost 150.
150? And then this one is $20. Like
But this is the natural one. That's not polished.
yeah, that's just the natural.
Yes. That's a depending.
It's pretty. I like it.
I'd get the pendant, dude.
In case if you want the chain, I got a chain.
Because that right there, you're gonna lose it. You ain't gonna know what it is.
I'll get this one. How about this? How about this one?
This is called
Same?
35. I made 30 for you too.
I'll get that too.
That's cool.
Wow. Again, open. Amber.
And Larimar.
Oh wow, that's so pretty. And then what is this?
Zirconia.
Zirconia. Sterling silver?
Yes, tennis.
Ah. How much is that?
This is called 110.
110. I'll give me discount. I'll buy a lot.
Okay, make
Yeah.
it
make a 90 for you.
90, okay. Yeah.
Can you try?
So this reversible ring got me, guys, both Larimar and Amber at the same time. Unfortunately, nothing fits me, but they able to resize it quick. So while we're finishing our tour guide came back here and got the ring for me. So total about a reversible ring, amber necklace, and Larimar stone. Then across the street, we proceeded to Independence Park. This Independence Park is equivalent to Central Park for them.
Park. The name of this park is the Central Park of the city.
And we're heading and walking now to the Cathedral of St. Philip the Apostle. This is the main Roman Catholic church. The history of this church go back to the beginning of the 16th century. While walking around this park, guys, you will see a lot of interesting stuffs. Musicians, a guy feeding a pigeon, a guy wearing a horse, and more. Basically, that will attract any tourists. The Cathedral of St. Philip the Apostle in Puerto Plata, also known as Puerto Plata Cathedral and as St. Philip the Apostle Cathedral, is a cathedral of the Catholic Church that is located in Calle Jose del Carmen, Ariza 36 of the city of Puerto Plata. Though the history of this church goes back to the beginning of the 16th century, it was actually built in the 19th century. That wooden building was ravaged by a fire in the War of Restoration in 1863. A new church was rebuilt much later in the 1950s. The present cathedral was erected after the earthquake damaged the structure in 2003. Its modern Victorian architecture gives an old worldly look. The huge twin bell towers and the cross-shaped stained glass window are striking features of the Roman Catholic sanctuary. Inside, it is completely done in white with the stained glass windows, adding some colors to it. It is the seat of the Diocese of Puerto Plata. After the church, we continued our city tour. In few blocks, we went to the second souvenir shop. And I assume it's the same owner as the former souvenir shop a while ago because it has the same name, Elvis. They do have the same souvenir items here, guys. So in case you missed buying something the other side, you can buy it here as well. So same thing as Larimar and Amber jewelries. So since I missed buying a magnet for our fridge, so I went ahead buy one here. Hi, doggy! One of iconic place to visit here in Puerto Plata is the Umbrella Street, located at Fortaleza Street in Old San Juan. Visiting Fortaleza Street should be an integral part of every Old San Juan itinerary. Each year, the Umbrella Street changes colors from all pink to rainbow of colors. So when you visit, it may look different. The best way to check what they look like now is to check online. Next stop is this Coffee and Cocoa Shop, also located at Fortaleza Street in Old San Juan. You will immediately notice this cafe when you go for Umbrella Street. This place is called Rincon Cafe. They harvest and make their own coffee and cocoa. On this tour, they will explain us how they make and process their own coffee and cocoa, and also gave us a free taste. So delicious.
I'm going to share with you here very quickly the process of coffee and chocolate. This is the process of coffee. Start the harvest begin for 3 months. Every week the farmer picks up the cherry that are ripe and ripe, and once they pick up, they pass it through the coffee machine and this one here to extract the bean from the cherries. Once they extract it, they leave fermentation for 8 hours, and after these 8 hours, the beans are washed and set up in the drying pot for 5 days. After these 5 days, the coffee beans will go to the roastery. Coffee is prepared 3 times. At the farm, at the roastery, and finally at the machine where you prepare it. Chocolate is different. Chocolate grows on pot like this, and the cacao tree takes 4 years to grow the first pod from the plant. After that, they grow pot every year from 30 to 40 years. We crack open the pot and inside the 38 to 45 cocoa beans. Then we ferment in 3 to 5 days, and after fermentation, the cocoa beans will go to the drying pot for 10 days, and then they go to the chocolate factory. The Dominican Republic is the top one in the world in organic chocolate production. Our coffees and chocolate we have here come from a small farmer and a small grocery. We support community development with them. They're going to bring us some hot chocolate for you to taste. Guess how what it is. The hot chocolate tasting is a whiskey flavored hot chocolate. Whiskey is just 1 cup of milk and 1 tablespoon of powder.
Just that flavor. That was good.
It's really good.
That was good.
Next up is Paseo Doña Blanca. This place is iconic because, it's pink. So if you love pink, this is for you. A unique alleyway created to commemorate the arrival of Mrs. Bianca Franciscini, a pioneer in the development of the early tourism industry in Puerto Plata at the end of the 18th century. This Victorian-style alley is painted entirely in pink, including walls, flooring, decorative elements, benches, and flowers. A great backdrop for photography that now attracts weddings, birthday, and other photo shoots. So if you're a social media queen, this is very Instagrammable, guys. Back on our bus, guys, with our tour guide, we really had fun in Fortaleza Street in Old San Juan. Wasn't able to capture and do other stops there since we are in tours and we have to keep moving, but I really suggest you go there. We continued our tour, guys, with our tour guide Misael. He showed us the city, the school, the court, how the lifestyle here, the government, and everything. The only disappointment that I felt on this bus tour and passing the beach is not stopping on the iconic statue, the Neptune. This is the Neptune statue, guys, here in Puerto Plata, Dominican Republic. It is iconic and very, very popular all over the world. And I was so excited seeing this, and I want to stop the bus so bad. And I was expecting them for us to stop and take a photo. And unfortunately not. And gonna go back here in Dominican Republic, and I'm surely gonna take a photo of that statue. That statue of Neptune sitting on a small island just offshore from the city of Puerto Plata, installed in 1971. He has become the guardian of the harbor and mascot of the community. The beach here is so pretty, it won't disappoint you. Anyway, guys, any beaches here in Caribbean, Bahamas, it's always pretty, blue turquoise, very relaxing and very inviting. We also enjoyed some architectures here, guys, like these buildings. It's pretty and it's very relaxing in the eyes. I guess these are condos or flats. It kind of reminds me of Miami. It's ocean view. We continued our city sightseeing, but actually, we are heading now to our last stop. We are heading to a fortress, the only remnant in 16th century. The fortress is called Fortaleza de San Felipe.
The horses are so tiny.
Yeah, they're horses.
Legs.
Yes, you heard it right. The horses here are so tiny. Like a midget. Not really midget, but it's cute. Makes you think that how can they pull tourists all the time when they're so tiny, and of course, they're gonna get tired.
They start to build that fortress in 1560.
So here we are, guys. This is the fortress named Fortaleza de San Felipe. And their hero of independence was imprisoned here, Pablo Duarte. Actually, guys, this fort is close to our port. As you see, our ship is docked there. If you're into self-touring, then you can go here by yourself. Just make sure you know where you are going. So back to this fortress. The Fortaleza San Felipe is a historic Spanish fortress located in the north of Dominican Republic in the province of Puerto Plata, also known as El Morro de San Felipe. It was used to protect the city from the foreign invaders, pirates, and privateers. The fort construction was commissioned in 1564 and completed in 1577. It was named for King Felipe II of Spain. The fort is one of the oldest European structures in the Caribbean and is the only remnant of the 16th century in Puerto Plata. This fort was used as a prison multiple times throughout its history. Then, the fortress was converted into a museum in 1965. It underwent a major renovation in 1972 and was officially opened to public in 1983. Today, the fortress is the only remnant of the 16th century in Puerto Plata. Other historic areas were destroyed in battles or fires during the War of Restoration. So we walked around the area of the fort, and as you see, guys, we were heading now to the ocean side, and you will see this donkey. Now, I want to let you know information about this stuff's going on. Do not take a picture on that. Because like me, I took a picture and a video only of the donkey, not the guy. I didn't even take a picture of myself with the donkey. But then when I was just like taking photo of it or video passing it, and the guy was opening his palm and asking for money, it means that every picture you get or take, it means that you have to pay him even if he's not doing anything. But I just shook my head and I didn't have a cash, so I didn't pay him. Anyway, guys, so we kept touring. As you see, it's a beautiful ocean, very turquoise, very nice environment, very good weather. And we were expecting to go inside the fort, but unfortunately we didn't. We were kind of disappointed about it, and to be honest, our tour guide didn't tell us why we didn't go inside. As far as I know, there's a second tour after us. So probably we were out of time, and it's kind of almost lunchtime already, and the second tour is around 1 o'clock-ish. But actually, guys, as you see, there's other people coming inside there, and it's your choice if you want to stay and be left there. You may, it's your choice. You can go back to the ship later. Alright, we're back on our port. We're back on our port, guys, and as soon as they dropped us, we are just gonna walk towards our ship like what we did a while ago coming in. We're gonna walk as well going back. And it's already midday, it's afternoon. As you see, there's a lot of people there already swimming. And that's what I've said in the first part of the video, that it was so quiet, nobody's there, it's just us. But now you'll see a lot of people are there, and all are tourists and swimming. Actually, some people who've been in this cruise all the time, same dock, same country, same place, they don't want to do excursions anymore. Some just stop and go walk around the port, enjoy like this, drink, swim, that's it. So that's our tour and experience here in Dominican Republic, guys. I hope you had fun watching our videos. And for more cruise and experience, just go ahead and follow me on my YouTube channel. Thank you.